Oh my gosh. And this is a stained glass. I know what this is. Kenneth Walker on the back. Stained glass. Nobody runs trade nights like we run trade nights. Mr. Trevor Lawrence.
What are you doing?
Let's go! Yes, sir!
Amazing.
Try to bring that to the next generation, to bring it to other people, to hopefully inspire them. This is not possible without you. All right, what's going on, YouTube? Card Collector 2 coming at you here with a brand new video. Today, we're back to rip another case. This time, we've got a fresh case of 2024 Mosaic Football. I figure with all of the success some of these rookies are having, a product like this, a lot of 2024 product is going to be a fun rip right now, just because there's so many guys to chase in this. You think about it, you've got 6 quarterbacks really, 4 with no autos, Caleb, Drake May, Jaden Daniels, and Bo Nix. Then you got guys with autos, Penix and McCarthy. And then you have wide receivers like Marv, Neighbors, Brian Thomas, Xavier Worthy, Ladd, and you have Brock Bowers. That alone is 12 names on top of some of the veteran QBs like Allen, Burrow, Lamar. You just go down the list, and there's just a lot of teams that have potential. So I figure a product like Mosaic would be fun to try to chase some of the maybe the micro case hits or Genesis or some of the honeycombs or other parallels we can get in here. So I'm going to try to get through this one, but here we go. We got 20 boxes, 20 box case. Question is at this point is it Jaden Daniels to lose or somebody else going to have a shot at this? I guess it'll depend on how the season's going to end, but I would be hard pressed to believe at this point it doesn't end up going to Jaden Daniels, especially after the way the game against the Falcons ended on Monday night. That was definitely a fun game. All right, starting with 4 here. Try to get through all these. If we look back on this 5 years from now, who is going to be the QB we're going to want? Daniels, Caleb, Nix, McCarthy, Penix, potentially someone else. I would tell you it seems like Jaden Daniels. That seems like the easy answer in this. Not a huge Caleb guy or a Bears guy. I think it's going to be Jaden Daniels, but curious what you guys think. Definitely who I'm going to be searching for in today's break. But again, because you've got so many rookies to chase in this, I think the checklist will allow a lot of opportunity to pull a lot of different names. All right, here we go. Oh, color on the bottom. First box honeycomb. There we go. Heck of a start here already. Hopefully it's somebody good. Spencer Rattler. I think it might be upside down. Doesn't appear to be a rookie. I was hoping that'd be Joe Burrow, but I think it's Sam Hubbard. It is. Not bad for me. Not bad for us here in Ohio because he's a Bengal, but is also a Buckeye. Corley, Kyron Williams, T-Law, James Cook, Blake Corum, debut. Brian Thomas. Guy had a really good year. I know a lot of people were more intrigued by Neighbors and Marv, me especially. But this guy is really, really, really good. Crosby, Jamar Chase. Speaking of really, really, really good. Jamar Chase, Tyreek, Roquan Smith, Sanat, Chase, Greg Dortch. All right, so two decent hits in that one. Brian Thomas, silver debut. Sam Hubbard, honeycomb. All right. Couple more. Really want one of the micros. I think those are probably the best-selling insert from this. I know there's like a some kind of money insert, SP. But I think it's the micro that you want the most. Genesis isn't bad. What is this? Oh, that's probably not a bad auto. Khalil Shakur. Non-rookie, but not a bad one to have. I think they can lock up the 2 this week. There we go. Speaking of can lock up this weekend, the Patriots could lock up the #1 pick. If they lose, they can lock it up. Big old scratch on this one from edge to edge, unfortunately. So no good on that one. Xavier Worthy, Dak, Tyreek. Here we go. A Nick Bolton. Is this one of the ones that's numbered? I know some of these can be like numbered. C-Mac. It is not though. Diggs. Hey, there we go. Jane Daniels, our first one. Not the one you want. You want the true, but better than nothing. And then CeeDee Lamb. All right. Shout out to everybody also in the last video who said there was a little bit of a glare. Trying to work on that. The lighting's a little tough. But I know some people said that. So I also know people have been asking to zoom it in. So if you guys notice there's a glare, let us know. I'm trying to hold the cards a different way. We'll see if it works. But also trying to zoom in as well. So hopefully there's a better angle. So trying to, oh my gosh, improve the experience. But this is a stained glass. I know what this is. Kenneth Walker on the back. Stained glass. Oh my goodness. That's not bad. I was hoping to slow reveal it. It's not the Chicago Bear we want, but a rookie Rome Odunze stained glass. That's a big, big hit from a blaster case. We will take that for sure. Definitely wish it was Caleb Williams, but man, that's a big time hit. Wasn't even one of the 6 guys I actually mentioned at the beginning when I talked about Ladd, Brian Thomas, Xavier Worthy, Marv, Neighbors, and then Brock Bowers. Basically treat Brock Bowers as a wide receiver with 1,100 plus yards. But that's a big hit. That's a really, really good hit. What a good 3. I mean, this is the rest of the 3rd box right here. McCarthy on the debut. We'll take that. It's been really good so far. Corum debut. Bryce Young, A.D. Mitchell. Thought this was a Genesis. It's not. Randy Moss on the touchdown Masters green. Caleb Williams. That's who I was hoping it would be. Still pretty good. What else we got? Sam Hubbard again. I'm going to go for the Sam Hubbard rainbow here. All right, well, 3 blasters in. Feeling pretty good. I'm not sure we'll be able to top that in the remaining couple of blasters. But with I talked about it earlier. How was a Caleb Williams debut on top? Interesting. I've never seen that before. We talked about it a little bit earlier. Patriots can lock up the 1 this weekend. I think they play the Bills, who are going to rest their starters. Hopefully they lose. I would love the #1. But who do you guys think is going to go 1? I think it's going to be interesting. Is it going to be a QB? Is it going to be Travis Hunter? We'll see, but I'm excited. Randall Cunningham on the silver. CeeDee Lamb. There's the McCarthy. Edrin Cooper. Auto again? Emmanuel Forbes. Okay, wow. 2 autos, a stained glass, and a honeycomb in 4 boxes. I assure you the next 16 won't be this good. Caleb Williams, Mims, Kenneth Walker, and TJ Hawkinson. I mean, check this out. We're 4 boxes in. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. 4 boxes. Caleb, Forbes, McCarthy, another Caleb, Corum, McCarthy again, Odunze stained glass, Jane Daniels, May, Shakur auto, Brian Thomas, and Sam Hubbard. 4 boxes in. All right, well, I would imagine it's impossible to replicate that kind of success on the remaining 16 boxes, but I'm certainly going to try. Hopefully we can speed it up here a little bit. I know these breaks can take a little bit longer than desired, but we'll see. Also, I'm curious to know what else you guys want to see ripped here. I know a lot of people have been ripping Prism retail, but I think I saw something the other day that said you couldn't even hit like numbered or autos or numbered to case hits. I saw something the other day. Some folks on social were talking about like what you couldn't hit in those. So Wasn't sure if we wanted to try to rip those. Maybe, but I mean, look at, we just hit a stained glass out of a blaster. I'd rather rip Mosaic, honestly. I know Prism's got the better rookies and the more desirable true rookie, but is there any case hits? Is there anything like you can hit? Because like Absolute's out, we could rip Absolute and chase Kabooms. I know Downtowns and Kabooms are ones that seem to avoid us on this channel, but happy to try maybe something like that. Absolute Blasters, Megas. We've already done some of the advent calendars. That was actually a lot. I mean, I wouldn't say fun is the right word because I'm not the target audience on that. And every single pack -1 had the exact same 3-card base pack. But we did hit an explosive in those. I mean, you got a lot of different hobby out now. Bowman's Best Football comes out in a few days. I think that comes out Monday on the 6th. Not normally a Monday release type thing, but I know they pushed that product back for a little bit. It was supposed to come out, I think, last week or maybe this past Monday. So we could rip that. We've ripped a couple boxes of Sapphire on the channel, but only 2. I love Bowman Chrome U Sapphire, so potential to rip a couple different products. Again, would be open to what you guys might want to try or what you guys want to see ripped on the channel. This pack is thick. Is there jerseys? No jerseys, I don't think, but that's a thick pack. Triple Threads Baseball, Flawless WWE, some cool stuff like that. A lot of opportunities. So if you think of something, drop it in the comments down below. Jonathan Brooks sucks, man. He got there's McCarthy. Tore his ACL again. Stevenson, Derek Carr, Xavier Legette, Latu, Zay Flowers, Jamar Chase. Not terrible. Mahomes, Bo Nix, base, and Cowing. Back to reality here. The first 4 were insane. 0 for 1 so far. Maserati Marv, there we go. Big game this weekend. Lions, Vikings. Winner gets the 1, loser gets the 5 seed. That is pretty crazy. That's talk about something to play for. That's a playoff game right there. Jaden Daniels, there it is. True rookie. We'll take that. Matty Stafford. Trey McBride. Josh Allen. Michael Mayer. Unfortunately, not Brock Bowers. That's who you want. Will Shipley. Yeah, this is a little bit more underwhelming here. Kobe Turner. Brian Thomas insert. DK Metcalf. Newton. Jared Goff. Mahomes. There's Brock Bowers. Unfortunately, not a silver. Nick Chubb. McCaffrey, National Pride. Jordan Travis, Jared Goff, Kool-Aid. And there's another one. Javon Baker. So 3 greens in the bottom, and none of them were ideal. All right. Well, last one here. Aiden O'Connell. Wow, definitely not Brock Bowers, unfortunately. J.C. Horn. Lamar. That's not bad. Silver, we'll take that. There's a Brock Bowers again. Another Brock Bowers. Ayuk. Unfortunately, Luke McCaffrey, not Jaden Daniels. Jalen Hurts, Epic Performers. Terry Bradshaw. Well, underwhelming in those 4. Definitely quicker to open all the packs than do it. Brock Bowers, Bowers, Lamar, Bowers, Brian Thomas, Jaden Daniels, Marv, Nix, Chase, McCarthy. So not as exciting for those 4. So 8 boxes in. Cooled off a little bit, but we're coming back with 4 more. This will put us over halfway. No autos, no SPs, no nothing in that second batch of 4. No Michael Penix so far. Didn't think he looked terrible the other day, but definitely don't see him as a guy that's going to be as good as Jaden Daniels. That throw to Kyle Pitts was pretty solid at the end. It was like 4th and, I was watching, it was like 4th and 12 or something. Or 4th and goal from the 12. Threw a rocket to Kyle Pitts. Send the game to overtime, and then Jaden Daniels basically led the Commanders to a win. for any of the folks that watch here, is Caleb Williams, if you're a Bears fan, is Caleb Williams the problem in Chicago or Chicago the problem in Chicago? I'm very, very curious about this. Because it didn't look like Justin Fields was really the problem last year. They got rid of Justin Fields. Could have got a king's ransom for that pick. Built around Justin Fields. Instead they went with Caleb Williams. They're not that good this year. A lot of stuff going on. Just seems like one big cluster after another. I'm just curious from all of our friends from Chicago where you'd put the blame. All right, it's weird. Feels like there's one box or one pack in each of these boxes that's like significantly thicker than the other ones, like noticeably a different size thickness. Doesn't appear that it's a like case hit jersey. Doesn't appear to be anything special, but it's like definitely noticeably thicker. I'm also surprised to see like debut rookies on the top of packs. I've not seen that. I always thought they were like towards the back. But I've seen a couple packs now in this break where they've been the top card. Alright, here we go. Need something big here. Bucky Irving, he's really good. Big fan of his. Lloyd, Jamari Thrash, ugh. Xavier Worthy, Breece Hall, Josh Allen, wrong Josh Allen, Amon-Ra, Lee Evans, yikes. Not the Bills wide receiver we're looking for there. Penix and Nick Bosa. All right, let's keep going. There's Malik Neighbors. T-Law, Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra again. Bo Nix debut. Purdy on the National Pride. Nothing. What is this? Cortland Sutton. Yikes. Nothing here. JSN. Been playing pretty well this year. Penix. I think JSN had over 1,000 yards. All right. Keon Coleman had a crazy catch for the Bills. It's pretty impressive. T. Higgins. Luke McCaffrey. David Montgomery. Max Crosby. Penix. Derrick Henry. Quinyon Mitchell. He's a dog. Zay Flowers. Bradley Chubb. Brock Bowers green. So probably one of the highlights in the last 8 boxes. I guess we have one left. That Brock Bowers green is probably one of our best recently. It's been pretty underwhelming since the first 4. Travis Kelce, Purdy, Kinchins. There's a Brian Thomas. There's a Neighbors, Ramsey, Tua. Nothing. Hey, there we go. True Silver, Brian Thomas. We'll take it. A Dunzy. Cowing and Dallas Goedert. All right, here's what we got in boxes 9 through 12. Dunzy, Brian Thomas Silver, Neighbors, Brian Thomas debut, Bowers debut green, Penix, Keon Coleman Penix debut, Amon-Ra Bowers, Neighbors, Penix, Worthy, and Bucky Irving. So not sure we're gonna get quite back to our $50 per box average here. So $200 worth. I don't think we got quite $200 in singles there, but probably not as bad as the last batch. So hopefully a little bit more success in these remaining 8. Again, it started really hot, but it's died down. We've gone back to reality here on these on the next 8. 8 remaining. Can we get a micro? Can we get a money insert? Can we get something else to kind of put us over the top here? Maybe a Genesis. Now I also don't know what the stained glass Adunze is going to sell for. You know, that could do like $70. I could do like $250. I don't really know. But a Genesis, a honeycomb of one of the top 12 or 15 rookies could be a real nice addition to this case. A micro. I think those Bo Nix. I haven't looked at some of them. I just saw one of them on IG. I think somebody had like a Bo Nix micro for like $480. Thought that was waiting for an SP of a QB, you know, nearly $500. Doesn't seem too bad, especially if you can pull them out of a blaster. All right, there's box 1. I think we've got cards of almost every big rookie we talked about. I don't think we've pulled anything of Ladd. You know, he's been great for Herbert and the Chargers this year, and I don't think we've pulled anything of his. We've pulled Coleman. We've pulled Brian Thomas. I think we've only got one Marv. A couple Malik Neighbors cards. A couple Brock Bowers there in that second batch at the end. Adunze, obviously, we got the couple of him. And more importantly, stained glass. Alright. See, this pack is really, really thick. See, it does have a kids reporter, so maybe that's the reason they're so thick. But feels like it's a kids reporter and an extra card or two, honestly. Alright, one more. And we'll basically be almost all the way done. We got 4 left after this. Alright. These packs are falling apart now. Alright, 2 left. Alright, here we go. See if we get anything good. Vashanu, Zaire Franklin. It's not bad. Malik Neighbors, True, Green. Caleb Williams, debut. Gino, CD. Amon-Ra, National Pride. Cameron Jordan. Pacheco. Alright, Mahomes. Keon Coleman, I mean, basically did that the other day when he went up to get that ball. That was crazy. I was watching that game live when he caught that pass from Josh Allen. Crazy. Sanders, Josh Allen. There's an Adunze base. I think that's our first one. What is this? Oh, I thought it was a gold. It's not. It's like one of those, like, Bang or whatever they're called. Javon Baker. Yeah, it's not that it is Bang. Watt. Dunze, Tua. 2 left, nothing crazy. My bottom card was a Jonah Ellis Green. Nothing. Still nothing. Brian Thomas. Nothing. There's a Maserati Marv debut. Nico Collins. Rookie. Jalen Wright. Ugh. Thought he was going to do more this year, honestly. He was a guy I anticipated doing more, but H-Hands looked really good and has stayed healthy for the most part. Oh, man, I thought it was Jaden Daniels. Drake May, I thought that was Jaden Daniels. It's Ben Sinnott, unfortunately. Schultz. Demario Douglas. Patriots need some help. Roma Dunze again. Green. Definitely would have been the Bears. Is that a Genesis? Definitely would have been the Bears case. Nope. Ugh. Thought it was a Genesis. It's not even close. Touchdown Masters, Kyron Williams. National Pride Swift. It's crazy how underwhelming. I literally might have picked the 4 best blasters ever to start. You know, here we are with the last 4 right here. And I don't think we've pulled an auto since. I don't think we've pulled a honeycomb since. And we haven't pulled a stained glass since. So, I mean, it died off pretty quickly after those first 4. Hopefully, there's one little bonus here in the rest of this case. Some kind of like chase card. What do you guys think? Mosaic? Would you rip a case of this, or would you rip the Prism, even if you can't hit anything insane in Prism? I wish Panini would put something more desirable. It's like a chase piece in Prism retail. I mean, it already naturally does well, but to have some kind of additional chase would be really cool. I mean, that's what makes Absolute, Optic, and Mosaic so fun. You can hit Kabooms in Absolute retail. You can hit them in Advent calendars, for crying out loud. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I'm trying to think what you'd put in Prism retail. You wouldn't want it to be Color Blast, like those are a really good hobby exclusive insert. You don't want to like water it down, but what would you put in? Some kind of like exclusive SP color. How like Mosaic has Genesis and Honeycomb maybe. Packs are falling apart. All right. Final 6 packs right here. Here we go. Hopefully we got something solid to end this break with. Last 2. These packs are falling apart. Here it is. Let's see how we do. Green, Maserati Marv, Bland, Devin Leary, Fant, Brian Thomas, Brees Hall, Polk, Bijan, Ben Coates. No thanks. Come on. Is that Lad? No, Brennan Rice. Yuck. Brian Thomas Green, Malik Neighbors debut. Murphy, Marino, Jared Verse, Dog, but not who we're after. Michael Wilson, Caleb, Bo Nix. A lot of debuts, but not as many rookies. 2 left. 2 left. Ooh, there it is. There's a Genesis. There's a little surprise for the very end. Hopefully it's good. Oh, it's a rookie. It's a debut. Gosh, please be good. All right, it'll tell me the team on the bottom because if you look at like here's the Bo Nix, it'll tell you the team first. Here's a little sweat. Oh, Jacksonville Jaguars. I would say like it can only be Brian Thomas, right? Like I don't think it could be anybody else. Please don't be anybody else, please. That's good. I'll take that. That's a win. I mean, it was one of the top 3 rookie wide receivers this year. You'd make the argument he was the best wide receiver this year for rookies. Had some crazy numbers the last couple weeks especially with no T-Law. This dude's the real deal. That's really good. I will take that. That's a big rookie Genesis. Again, obviously you don't want it to be a debut, but that's a big time hit here at the end. That is a nice little surprise. Had a little bit of a lull here, you know, in the middle, but the beginning and the end of this one were definitely good. Will Levis, yikes. Mahomes. There's a Lad. There's a Josh Allen. Not a bad box here. McCarthy on the debut. Mike Hall. Adam Thielen. All right, last one. I see a Mike Hall green. Drake May on the debut. Mike Evans. Karloftis. Cooper DeJean. Dog. Corum. Jordan Love green. It's kind of cool. It's a color match. I'll pull that out. Joey B. Should win MVP. Joe Burrow. Look at the numbers. Compare the numbers. Joe Burrow. Josh Allen. Lamar Jackson. Joe Burrow should win MVP. They don't have as many wins, but look at the numbers. Joe Burrow, Jordan Love, Drake May, McCarthy, Josh Allen, Ladd. That's obviously a big one. Caleb, Neighbors, Brian Thomas. It would have been a great break for the Jags. Jags would have done well. Bears would have done well. But man, that was a lot of fun. Again, here's some of the better stuff in just one case. Hit a Genesis, hit a Honeycomb, hit a stained glass. No micro, but we got the stained glass instead. A lot of fun. Drop a comment. Let me know, what do you guys want to see next? But for now, that is all I got. Peace, guys.